think that Maurice Levy is known as the Napoleon of advertising. I caught up with this well-mannered, polite French tycoon to discuss his renewed aggression in India, why he thinks Publicis is better equipped to take on the future compared to its peers, the Digitas LBI integration plan, and everything in between with refreshing new insights. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Maurice Levy. Thank you so much for joining us, Maurice. Truly a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm very pleased to share this moment with you.
I'm sure you're aware that Publicis recently has made a lot of changes in India, right? So they've got a new chief creative officer, they've got a new chief strategy officer in Partha and Bobby.
Yes.
But you must have also heard about the Ford Figo fiasco.
Okay, if you are speaking about this and why we have hired the father of this fiasco, there is in fact two reasons. The first one is that, yes, this ad should never have been on air.
Right.
Definitely.
Right.
And I have exactly the same viewpoint that many people, this was a big mistake, and they don't understand that it has been shot and that it has been put on air. This being said, when you look at the guy, what you see, he has an incredible track record of great talent and great ads. And there is something which is extremely important, is that you have to trust people because they always learn from their mistakes.
Yeah.
You barely learn from your success, but you always learn from your mistakes. And I guess that Bobby has learned a lot.
I want to talk about this great path-breaking deal you did with, Twitter. It was first of a kind, a multi-million-dollar deal with, Starcom actually cracking that deal. What's interesting is you have some money guarantees in that deal. But 6 weeks later, WPP cracked a similar deal. And, they say that it's more of a data partnership to analyze data and study behavior, etc. Why do you think your deal is a better structured deal with Twitter than, let's say, WPP?
Okay, the fact that WPP is coming after us and long after us, because we have made the Google deal long before, but they have been considering Google as anything else than a frenemy. We have done the Facebook deal before. We have done all these deals long before WPP, and I'm very pleased to see that they are waking up. So it's something which is extremely positive for the industry, that we are not the only one striking deals. And I understand perfectly that they need to justify what they are doing, and they say it's different. Fine. Who cares? What is interesting is not that it is different. What is interesting is who is the first to make deals with the new platforms. And we are the first. And this is something which is well known in the industry. And I don't want to comment into too many details, but obviously our deal includes data, includes a lot of things, and there is no guarantee because we cannot guarantee any amount of money because this would be against the interest of our clients, and this is something that we are not going to do. So that's clear.
I want to talk about, Digitas in being integrated with LBI, becoming Digitas LBI, making it one of the biggest digital powerhouses of the world. My question really is, how are you looking to integrate both of these significantly large companies together? And B, why do you want to integrate it? Why do you want to merge it? Why not leave it separately?
There is one very simple reason, is that both are great operations and both are doing extremely well. But when you look at the geographical presence, at the breakdown of revenue of each of one and their presence in the various countries, you see that they are a superb complementary. LBI is weak in the U.S., Digitas is the largest operation in the U.S. Digitas is weak in the UK, LBI is the largest operation in the UK. And when you look at Northern Europe, Digitas is not there, LBI is there. So it's a very good combination. It's something which is extremely helpful for the client, and it is also something which is very good because it's the only network which has such a global presence and which has such a strong, massive presence in some key markets.
What is your goal for India? What have you told your management team there?
Okay, India we came late. India we have been slow. So the market is a very good market with very well-educated people, very good creative people, and we should have been in India much earlier. So the one to blame regarding the fact that our position in India is relatively small, it's us. It's not the Indian market. And you have the talent in two areas. One which is extremely well developed, which is the main TV and classic media, and one which is not that developed, despite the fact that you have a great IT industry, which is internet and mobile communication, where you are lagging behind. And I believe that what we have to do in this market is to be positioned to really be at the best position for the emerging digital market, which will grow, and if we are well positioned, we will grow faster than the competition. And we have to invest in the analog business by acquiring some operation and by partnering with some local agencies. It's a country of entrepreneurs. If there is someone who can teach us what entrepreneur means, despite the fact that it is a French word, it's Indian.
Thank you so much, Maurice. Truly a pleasure once again meeting with you, and hope to see you in India.
I promised to you last time that I will go to India. I will have to do it.